What's going on, everyone? Let me actually remove this real quick. Where's my scorecard? Don't need that. We already won. We're good. What's going on? So I just realized that NFL Pro is a thing. I think they released at the beginning of the season. If you guys know me, at least my old channel, or at least what I used to do on this channel, was create highlights. So I used to be up to date with NFL Plus, being able to watch coaches film, being able to watch the replay of games, right? And go to certain plays. Well, the system was broken for a very long time, and it was hard to find certain plays. Like when you went into coaches film into all 22 on NFL, like the only way you could find plays is just scrubbing through the entire game on the bottom, like the, whatever bar. That's it. You can move forward and backward 10 seconds, and that's it. But the NFL finally gave us what we've been starving for the last over a decade, and that is NFL Pro. I'm going to bring up the screen, and you can't see the entire screen just because I have it set up to where we can just watch certain plays, but you can filter by player. You can filter by play situation, play result, pre-snap, defense, passing, rushing. I mean, it's endless. It's endless, and I just saw this yesterday, and I think, like I said, it's been out for 3 weeks, but this actually makes this viable, where we could sit down and check out some plays, and that's what I want this stream to be. I'm going to try to do this every week if I have the time to do it, whether Monday or Tuesday. I know it's Wednesday today just because I just thought of the idea yesterday, so I didn't want to do it too late yesterday, so I'm going to do it today, and we'll just give it a trial run, and, I think it's going to be something fun because not only do I have some plays written down that I want to show you guys because I've already looked at them, but it also gives you guys the opportunity in the chat to be like, hey, go watch that play and let's see what it looks like, or show me this player or whatever, right? It's going to be an interactive type of thing rather than just a plain video. That's why I kind of want it to be live, because we can kind of just watch it together. Even if it's something I haven't watched on the coaches film yet, we can kind of watch that together. And I feel like that's pretty cool. I mean, they completely transformed this website. And they said they were going to. And I didn't get my hopes up because the NFL, in terms of coaches film, just doesn't really, they haven't really put out a good product on this in a very long time. I remember back in the day when I used to do highlights, you could actually sort it by plays, and you could click on said play, and it would bring you to that play. And usually I would just Control F, search someone's name, and then scroll through. But it is so much easier here. Like, for example, if I scroll down, I searched Edgerrin Cooper, and it shows every single play that Edgerrin Cooper was on the field for. And you can see the plays that he, interacted with. You see this one, fourth quarter, 7:28 left, 3rd and 13. You see Will Levis sacked at the Tennessee 6 for negative 11 yards, sack split by Edgerrin Cooper and Kingsley Enagbare. So that's the play I want to start with because I put out a tweet yesterday with this clip. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, definitely go do that. Link should be over on my channel. You could find that or to search Basaraski. It's pretty easy. And the reason I want to show this play is obviously the Packers have had some struggling linebacker issues. And I know this is a different scenario, like it's 3rd and 13. And look at the front they have out there. They have Preston Smith, LVN, and Enagbare all to the right side of the left guard, which is insane. And then Rashawn Gary way out here, and Edgerrin Cooper right at the mic, and Quay Walker at the, I can't tell if it's the strong or weak side. But this play, you guys know what it is. Look how fast Edgerrin Cooper gets into this backfield. Like, it's absolutely insane. This guy needs more snaps. It's like a double, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let this play once through again, man. Is it free? No. This is, I think it's like $100 a year or something, or $12 a month. I went for the monthly just because, the NFL season doesn't run through the entire year, even though I'll probably end up buying it every month just because I'll do off-season work. But, man, it's like a double stunt here. We have Kingsley and Enagbare, so I'll pause it once we see really what's going on here. So this is 3rd and 13, and this is exactly what you want Jeff Hafley to do. Get your pass rushers on the field and give exquisite looks to where these 5 offensive linemen really have no idea what's coming, right? So right off the snap, you have 3 guys kind of coming inside, right? You have Lucas Van Ness stunning underneath with a loop stunt, or whatever you want to call it, with Enagbare, and then Edgerrin Cooper just shooting that wide open gap. And I mean, it's like I said this when the game happened. It was a mayo sandwich. You have Kingsley Enagbare, Edgerrin Cooper, and Rashawn Gary all meeting at the quarterback, just slamming Will Levis in the ground. Honestly, like I said it when we were watching the game live, I was like, at certain points, I kind of felt bad for Will Levis. I was like, this is this is bad. Like, his O-line is doing him absolutely nothing. We can go to the sideline view. Let's see if it looks any bit different from there. So here's like, you have two different views. You have the sideline, and then also the end zone view. I mean, look how fast Edgerrin Cooper got through there. Like, he might be one of the fastest linebackers I've seen in a long time. I mean, this looks like a nickel blitz type of speed. That looks like a safety coming downhill and sacking the quarterback. Like, we need more Edgerrin Cooper, and I brought this up too. It's the snap counts. I don't know if you could see the full names on the left here, but this is Edgerrin Cooper. Yeah, I think you can see it. 14% of snaps, 13% of snaps, 33 in week 3, 33%. So at least that jumped up. But you see Quay Walker at 100. Hey, I'm fine with that. Quay Walker has his issues, and we'll dive down to some of his plays here soon. But Isaiah McDuffie, one thing important to note, it's coming. Isaiah McDuffie has dropped snap share every single week. 97, 89, 78. It's dropping, and Edgerrin rose this week. I know it's the same from 1 to 2, well, about the same. It's got to happen. And Isaiah McDuffie, hey, honestly, I think he's a solid linebacker, and I think if they're running the ball and it's first down and you want a linebacker out there to go downhill, make a tackle, he's your guy, but he shouldn't be playing like 100% of the snaps or close to that. Like, he should be splitting snaps with Edgerrin Cooper. And every time Edgerrin Cooper's on the field, you just see this guy, making plays. Actually, I want to look at this one. I want to see what this was. So I'll check a few things. So again, a lot of these I haven't watched. I'm going through this with you guys as well. So what is this play? Will Levis short middle to Tyler Boyd to Green Bay 15 for 20 yards. It says Quay Walker and Edgerrin Cooper in coverage. So I guess Tyler Boyd probably in the slot right here. Oh, it's this play where, yeah, Quay Walker got his hands on him and then kind of just, dropped him behind him. I wouldn't really put this on Quay necessarily. Let's watch it from this angle. So you have Quay over the slot here, Edgerrin Cooper on this side. This is the linebacker look I want, just these two guys out on the field. Obviously, it didn't work too well here. I'm trying to see. Okay, so they're in, I believe, cover 3. You'd like Xavier McKinney to kind of break on that a little bit quicker. Nonetheless, Quay Walker, I wouldn't really put that fully on him. Speaking of Quay, I'm gonna actually search for Quay Walker, and we'll go to the one play I posted on Twitter, and that is, let's see where it is. Will Levis, yeah, here we go. Wiley. So this is the one play. Well, there's a few, and Quay Walker via PFF only allowed 1 reception for 20 yards. But in my opinion, I don't know. I feel like this one's kind of on him. So we'll break this down here for you guys. Let me make sure you guys can see this correctly. Yeah, you can. Cool. So Packers are in man coverage in terms of the cornerbacks. And first we'll see DeAndre Hopkins go in motion. You see Javon Bullard follow him. So at this point, Quay Walker on the right side, running back left side. So he's got to watch for this run first. Say if it's a handoff, say if it's play action, right? We have a tight end on the left as well, and Isaiah McDuffie on that side. Right off the snap, running back's running a flat route. Isaiah McDuffie chases him. You also see both of these cornerbacks and safety man up. I think that's Hopkins. Was one of them supposed to go to the flat, and Isaiah McDuffie is supposed to take this tight end? That very well could have been the case. But at the same time, Quay Walker sits here for 2.5 seconds, like flat-footed. Where at this point, so you could think, oh, he's got to remain inside because Tyler Boyd could run a slant, which he does, and he beats Keyshawn Nixon off this inside release. But Quay Walker isn't even looking by the time he sees Boyd inside release. So it's not like he's trying to play this slant and go, oh, I gotta cover this slant inside. Plus, they have Xavier McKinney over the middle. That's helping this. So Quay Walker, then you could argue, oh, is he on a quarterback spy? Maybe. It's Will Levis. I'm not worried about it. You see this tight end coming directly towards him into his zone here. He should have the awareness to kind of go and say, I got to track that player. Maybe this was on Isaiah McDuffie. It very well could have been. He didn't cover well in this game either. But even in situations where another player may mess up, you'd like to see other players raise awareness and be able to maybe combat those mistakes a little bit more. And I'll show the other view here. It's just late reaction by Quay Walker. And like I said, I think he's getting a lot of hate. And I don't think he deserves to be off the field. Like, definitely not. I think he is a good player. But you watch this. I mean, he has his hands on his knees and just kind of standing there flat-footed for about 2.5 seconds once the ball is snapped. This angle is a lot better telltale sign. You see he's staring right at Josh Wiley. Like, he's looking right at Josh Wiley. And maybe he's looking left here and kind of like, oh, Isaiah McDuffie has him. Oh, wait, why is he going to the running back? That's the cornerback's job. You know what I mean? It's just a little late. It's not instinctive, and that's kind of been Quay Walker's issue over the past couple of years, and primarily this year is the instinctiveness, and it's just not there. It's just not there right now, and him playing, Mike Backer, it hasn't been great through 3 weeks. You'd like to see more instinctiveness. I want Quay Walker on the field. Not trying to say he shouldn't be on the field. He definitely should be. But you want to see more out of that. And we got a comment saying Isaiah McDuffie is awful. I think he gets also a lot of hate. I think he's been all right. I don't think he's been groundbreaking by any means. So where was the one touchdown? It was early on. Here we go. Yeah, so this is a bad one by Isaiah McDuffie here. This one's really bad. This was their first touchdown that tied the game. The other angle actually might be better. Okay, so we have Edgerrin Cooper here on the right side. We have Isaiah McDuffie. So watch this play through. It's play action right. Edgerrin Cooper follows that flat route, and then we have a tight end. I think it's Nick Vannett. Watch. It's pretty much man coverage. I mean, I know they're in zone, but this is Isaiah McDuffie's. What are you doing? Like, why would he even track that far right? The running back's blocking. Will Levis isn't scrambling right. The flat guy's covered. And let's go to the other angle because I think it just shows it a little bit better. Like, what is Isaiah McDuffie doing here? So Edgerrin Cooper right on the edge here does an excellent job at tracking this player here into the flat. That's locked up. It's not like Will Levis is scrambling to the right here where Isaiah McDuffie's got to choose. Okay, either I cover my guy or I go up and make a tackle on Will Levis. You got to choose, right? He's in no man's land. He's doing nothing. And it's not like he didn't know the tight end was there. He had hands on him. Right? Isaiah McDuffie, hands on tight end right there. Will Levis isn't running, flat-footed. Running back is blocking. Running back isn't going out for a pass, very clearly. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just feel like right now, the one weak point in our defense is definitely linebackers. Like, it definitely is. And I think if the Packers were to trade, they might go out and get a veteran linebacker. I really wish they went out and traded for Ernest Jones when that guy was on the block. I mean, he's good. Ernest Jones is good. What team did he go to again? Is he on the Titans? Am I saying that because he's on the Titans? Let me search this up. Ernest Jones. I don't even know why the Rams traded him. Yeah, he's the Titans. He's on the Titans. We literally saw him, and he made a lot of good plays. McDuffie has 4, 5, 8, 40 times. He's fast, but terrible in zone defense. Yeah, man. And this is kind of what I'm showing. Like, the point of these film reviews, I don't just want to show the good. I kind of want to go through some of the bad that I spotted in some of these plays, and that's one of them. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's not like he has to choose. Like, if Will Levis had a bootleg and rolled out right and was unmarked, I'd understand it. And I'd be like, all right, he has to play both. But no, he just plays no one. And everything else is locked up. If Isaiah McDuffie, follows his role here, or what he's supposed to be doing, this is strapped. You even have Quay Walker coming in. He probably sacks Will Levis. Like Quay Walker's on a beeline to Will Levis, but he has a player wide open. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he throw it right to Nick Vannett for the touchdown? It's just poor play. And I don't want to, go at him too hard here because, everyone makes some bad plays. Ooh, you know what I want to see? You know what I want to do? Hold on, let me remove the name. And let's see. First play. This is how you set a tone. So let's change gears here. This is how you start a damn game. And this is how you set the tone against, a Tennessee defense that is better than a Colts defense you played a week ago. It's a better run defense. And what did you do last week? You ran the ball like 40 times. You ran for like 250 yards. So what are the Titans going to think play one? hey, you're going to hand the ball off to Josh Jacobs, try to make it second and manageable, right? So this is a perfect way to set the tone. First, you have jerk motion by Tucker Kraft to really sell that, hey, this could be a run to the right side. Then off the snap, you have a fake toss right. Watch these linebackers. I think it's Kenneth Murray and Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones, this left side one, the main one that was really bad here. So a lot of poor linebacker play over across the board for both teams. Watch him just completely sell on this run. And Jaden Reed just slip underneath, and he's like, oh, shit. Like, it's not even close. It's not even close. And you know why that's set up? It's set up by this jerk motion. The Packers have used the most motion in the NFL this year. Like 85% of the time they have a motion, man, which is, I love it. I absolutely love it. And then the fake toss to the right. Like, your trip's right. You have two receivers. You have your tight end out here. By all means, that toss right, honestly, it would have gained a few yards. You would have had Tucker Kraft with an excellent seal block on the outside. Josh Jacobs probably would have hit the outside. Both these defenders have, one guy on them, but maybe Josh Jacobs makes a man miss. And the pulling center. Yeah, Thomas. Perfect. I almost missed it. Josh Myers also pulling here. Like, that sold it. That's probably what Kenneth Murray saw. He saw Tucker Kraft leak out. He saw Josh Myers go, and he's probably like, oh, that's a toss. This is his zone right here. Or Kenneth Murray, that's his zone right there. Look how far off the platform, and look how he's so off his footing right now. Like, you're not tracking Jaden Reed across the field. Honestly, he would have done a better job just holding him and maybe, only allowing 5 yards. And then Jaden Reed getting smoked out of bounds. But I don't think this angle shows it too well, but I guess we could show the more linebacker view of things. So you got Kenneth Murray to the right side of the center here. And he's like, okay, they're going to run this damn ball, right? Like, look what they did last week. I just watched a whole week of film. It's going to Josh Jacobs. You got Tucker Kraft in motion. Yup, that's definitely what it is. Josh Myers pooling right there. Oh, my God. See, this is why you watch these things, and you're like, Matt LaFleur is an excellent NFL head coach. Because he just made this so easy for Malik Willis. And again, hats off to Malik Willis. This guy had an excellent game. But you can't make it any easier than this. First play of the game, setting the tone. You start with the football. If you don't go down and score, momentum, that's a big flip for, a team starting a backup quarterback. What if you don't go down and score? Then the Titans go down and score like they did. We may be looking at a completely different ball game. But look, this is just crazy. First off, the sell by Malik Willis. And then you have, Josh Myers leaking out. You have Tucker Kraft sealing the edge there, and he's cooked. He's cooked. And yeah, letting Reed getting Joe Nathan, what's up, man? Letting Reed, yeah, what the hell? I didn't see that block on Dobbs. Damn, that is bullshit. He's mad. He's just mad. He's got cooked. He's just mad. He just got that cooked in coverage. That's why. That's why he ran up and hit Dobbs. He's that mad, or Dobbs. He's got cooked hard. Reed fake block. Yeah, let's watch. Oh, so it's probably a check and release here by Reed on the edge. Yeah, a little bit. He kind of gave a little nudge, but nonetheless, he just needed to get out to that zone. He knew right off the rip that linebacker was going to sell him that run, and all he has to do is cross his face and green grass in front of him. All right, what else do we have? A couple plays. And again, guys, in the comments or the chat, just if you want to see any certain play that you could think of or a player, just let me know, and we'll dive through to it. I think it was, let's see, Emmanuel Wilson. Let's see if I could find him. Emmanuel Wilson. Why can't I find him? Another Matt LaFleur masterclass play. I could just search Wilson. I'm probably spelling Emmanuel wrong. There he is. All right. Jaden Reed routed him. Yeah, man. All right. Let's, where's the touchdown? Where is the touchdown? Deep pass to Christian Watson. Ooh, I kind of want to watch that play, actually, now that we're here. This is that third. Okay, so this was 3rd and 18. And we were sitting here going like, all right, the Packers are going to run a screen. They're going to run a draw. Third and 18 at their own, where'd they start? 50-yard line. Yeah. So here we go. I haven't watched this one on all 22 yet, so I'm actually very interested to see this. Okay, so you have 6-man blocking. Malik, what a throw. First off, Christian Watson just finding that open zone on the dude, the hurdle is the best thing ever. Oh, damn it. Why did the play go away? Hold on. Let's watch the other angle. The hurdle is the best thing ever. Okay, so we got Christian Watson here in the slot. Jaden Reed motion. I mean, every time the Packers gain yards, there's going to be motion, like 100%. So then Christian Watson turns into like the X. Inside release, kind of more of a crosser than a dig, and just finds that open zone. So you had a bailout cornerback on the opposite side here. So Titans are in cover 3, just getting behind this linebacker, kind of finding this open area here. You have a kind of a stutter curl outside here, and Malik Willis, perfect job putting that ball right in between because he knows this cornerback's coming backside, cover 3. He sees this. He's like, okay, I got Chris. Really great job by this cornerback, just a step too late, and then slips. Oh, I'm going to watch this hurdle again. Dude, look how high in the air Christian Watson is. And then he points at the camera right after. Classic. Absolute classic. What a play by Christian Watson. I just want to watch the end zone one again because it was beautiful. Just to watch the pocket presence by Malik Willis. And also, I don't know if he does a great job here. I mean, he doesn't have to do much. Oh, it's a release. Emmanuel Wilson did excellent job pass blocking in this game. He didn't have to here. Great blocking all along. You have Elton Jenkins. You have Rasheed Walker holding up, Zach Tom, and then you have Sean Ryan and Josh Myers on the double team in here. Rasheed Walker, although has a lot of penalties, he's still second in the league in pass blocking efficiency. So that's something important to note. A lot of people hate on Rasheed, but he is a good pass blocker. He just needs to clean up the penalties and get a little better in the run blocking game. You got a 3-step drop, kind of has to hesitate for a little bit, let that route develop. Getting pressured on the left side. Is that Simmons? I can't tell who that is. Getting kind of a hand on Willis, and he just fires a dart across the middle in between 2 defenders. And then, of course, we're going to see the hurdle again. Absolutely amazing. It's amazing. All right, where is the... I think it's much farther down here. Where's the touchdown? There it is. Okay, this is my favorite play of the game, guys. This is my favorite play of the game, bar none. You know what it is. It's the screenplay. So first off, we have Bo Melton on motion to an orbit motion, fake handoff, backside screen Emmanuel Willis. I'm going to let this play all the way through, and then we're going to kind of break down why this worked so well. And as this happened in game, I was like, I had no words because it was so great. You say I'm betting Jordan Love will be back against the Vikings. Probably. Nixon hasn't been awful. He definitely deserves some snaps. Maybe not 75% like he had. I agree, Matthew. I think he has been better, and he still deserves to be on the field. I just want more Evan Williams as well. Like I want all these guys to rotate, stay fresh. You know what I mean? And shout out to, this is not a sponsor, Ghost. This Welch's grape one I found in a Safeway yesterday in a supermarket. I was like, damn, I've never seen that one before. And it was way in the back, like all the previous ones were bought up. So I was like, ooh, this must be a good one. It is. All right, back to this. I gotta stop blabbering on about my energy drinks like I do 100% of the time. Matthew Perez, what's up, man? What's up, Brick City? Okay, so first off, the orbit motion of Bo Melton. Bo Melton can get handoffs and he can make plays. And you could do this with Jaden Reed and it would be fine. This sells it. It's not like it's Romeo Dobbs running an orbit, which you never hand the ball off to. Like, they 100% could hand this ball off. And watch, see these two defenders start to leak. You see him leak like a foot, 2 feet. Cornerback starts to come up. They're like, all right, this is going to be, an end around, sweep to the right. Manuel Wilson blocking, Christian Watson blocking. I think that's Luke Musgrave blocking. What really sells this yet again, just like the first play, look at right off the rip, Elton Jenkins pulling guard. This linebacker, he bites a little bit, then he starts to get back, but it sells it. It absolutely sells it. And then all Manuel Wilson has to do is make one man miss. He's very underrated, Turtles, 100%. Makes one man miss, and look at the blocking downfield. Look at Christian, first off, I just noticed this. Off the snap, Christian Watson's your X at the top of the screen. Watch him come all the way across right here and just get a block on one of these defenders. Right in front. Boom. Christian Watson has been an excellent blocking wide receiver this year. Luke Musgrave doesn't block? Yeah, probably not. He doesn't need to here. He's getting upfield. Let's see what he does. This is Luke Musgrave. Yep. He kind of just gets in the way. He helps though. The defender kind of has to hesitate a little bit. But man, this play design, wonderful. Rasheed Walker kind of like really selling getting beat there, I think helps, rather than just like letting the guy go by him. Because if it's too easy, a defender will realize this and be like, all right, this is a screen. Emmanuel Wilson doing an excellent job just, breaking one of those tackles. But, man, this is definitely set up. Let's go into the end zone view. This is set up by, again, just like play one, how the Packers set this up to make it look like a run play. Orbit motion, first off. This is like taking over the league. And it's been in the league for like 2-3 years now. But the Packers really started to use it a ton, and now I see a ton of teams using orbit motion. And I love orbit motion. I love any type of cheat motion. In my flag league, I try to incorporate it into our plays a lot just because I think it just works so well. Why not give your players a head start? Why not? And the Packers just, as I said, they lead the league in motion. They just dethroned the Dolphins, which usually are at the top no matter what. I think the Packers are like 86%. The Dolphins are like 85%. So first off, you got this fake handoff, which doing the flip around handoff like that, I think really helps because it kind of hides the ball away from the defense rather than just like, holding it out and faking it, right? Malik Willis doing that full 180 and kind of tucking it in his chest a little bit. At this point, you couldn't even tell. You see this linebacker, I think it's Ernest Jones, number 53. Yeah, Ernest Jones looking. You have 58, who is Harold Landry, and also NFL, having the roster over here with the numbers. Amazing. Harold Landry to the left here. Right off that, then at that point, you're like, shit, it's a fake. But then you still have Christian Watson running this route. So this linebacker's probably like, all right, I got to drop back into this zone a little bit. And he does. But then he starts to see the screen. By that point, it's too late. You got two blockers outside. You have Josh Myers. You have Sean Ryan. Zach Tom coming backside here. Romeo Doubs kind of in the mix. All Emmanuel Wilson has to do is make one man miss, and he's off to the races. Look at the ball carrier vision by Emmanuel Wilson just to navigate through all these defenders. And just be like, all right, house call. He has stepped up, bar none, into running back number 2 spot perfectly. And I was very hyped for Marshawn Lloyd, but man, we got to give massive amounts of credit to Emmanuel Wilson, who not only has been like a solid runner, receiver of the football, but man, he's pass blocked very, very well. I want to see if I can find a couple of them. I know it was later in the game. Malik Willis, short right. Let's just see. Emmanuel Wilson, left guard. I'm trying to. It was one of those like longer plays. I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to see some plays where Emmanuel Wilson was blocking. Nah, this is empty set, but I think he brings them back into the set here. Let's see. Nope, just a regular motion. Swing pass out to. Is that Jaden Reed, who just constantly breaks tackles and stays on his feet? Oh, I did want to watch one of the Tucker Kraft plays. I'm trying to find... Here's a Tucker Kraft play. Here we go. That's actually the one I was looking for. That's actually crazy. I think this is the one play where Tucker Kraft, it was 1st and 10, got 29 yards. Jaden Reed in motion. You guys catching the theme here? Oh, block and release by Tucker Kraft was absolute beauty. And break that tackle and get upfield, young man. Dude, Tucker Kraft has been so good. First off, you got the motion. So defense's eyes, you can see man coverage here, cornerback following him, at least on read. You have play action left. Look at all this defensive shift. And the main thing here is which is great, is Tucker Kraft holding this block, then leaking out. But then he still has a defender on him who should make this tackle. Dead to rights. He said, get off me. Get off me. I'm getting upfield, and I'm breaking another tackle. Tucker Kraft has been great. He did have a bad drop this game, but overall, he's been great. Kevin, what's up, man? You're from Germany? Sweet, man. Welcome in. Tucker Kraft is so much fun to watch. Yes. Tight end 1? Yeah. Is it time to cut Clark and Gary? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Brooks and Enigbari better than Clark and Gary? No, stop it. Cooper better than Quay? Stop it. Don't overreact that much. It's it's okay to come look at these plays and be like, all right, like things need to be worked on. But was this the Luke Musgrave horrible block? I think it was. Yeah. Okay. First off, if you guys watch my PFF video Monday, how did they give Luke Musgrave a better run blocking grade than Tucker Kraft? This play alone should negate that. Bro, what do you do? No, run. You should get a great tackling grade, brother. You just tackled Emmanuel Wilson in the backfield. You should have a 99 tackling grade. Like, it's not. I don't. What do you? I'm just trying to like see what's going on in Luke Musgrave's mind right here. It's almost like he's trying to get out of the way. It's almost like he's like, oh shit. I mean, who's 49? He did an excellent job. Arden Key did an excellent job at just like, I'm getting in there. I'm diving down into the ground. Stop me. And it worked. It really worked. Yeah. Luke Musgrave, not a great blocker. I mean, let's be completely honest. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you want to see any other plays. If you think of them, because, again, I'm just kind of mindlessly scrolling. What we can do, I wanted to do this. Let's see. Rashawn Gary, Pollard, 1 yard. Ooh, I just want to see this because it's a 1 yard gain. So I want to see. It says tackled by Devontae Wyatt, who had an excellent game. So I just want to see what this looks like, maybe. Let's see. So you got Devontae Wyatt right here, Kenny Clark, Enigbare, Gary, orbit motion, handoff. Oh my God. Enigbare had a great game, guys. So this is mainly done by Enigbare here, who's against J.C. Latham, rookie. Oh, he's about, okay, just unblocked, but that crackback blocker, the tight end there, just absolutely missed him. Honestly, very similar to the last play we just watched, where their tight end just straight up missed the blocker. But then Devontae Wyatt cleans it up. What else do we have? Let me see. Okay, here's that Rashawn Gary sack that got called back that everyone loves to talk about in my comment section when I'm talking about Rashawn Gary. They're like, he had a sack, but it was a penalty on the defense, so he didn't have a sack. I know the offsides didn't really do much. It's not like it helped him by any means, but he didn't have a sack. You know, it is what it is. Penalty happens, that play is negated. It is what it is. But a really nice pressure here by Rashawn Gary. Just bonk. Oh my God, the bull rush on Petit Frere just said, nah, you're not stronger than me. He's a little boy, you're not stronger than me. Rashawn Gary just pushed him all the way back in his pocket. So you watch things like that, and you're like, all right, like, Rashawn Gary still got it, obviously. You just expect more. Not saying he's bad, not saying he shouldn't be on the field, because he definitely should. I mean, watch that. I mean, that's a grown man play, and it's offsides by Preston, off the rip. He's offsides right now. Preston is cooked? No, he's not. Preston had like 2 sacks this game. How are you going to say he's cooked? Just because he's offsides on a play? He did get kind of smoked there, but that's a great rep by Rashawn Gary, regardless of the offsides, which I guess I could see why people are saying it, you know? Because that's a great rep. We already watched this one. Where's the one play I was looking for? Where is it? Neutral zone infraction. Oh, yeah. Let's watch this, Jair. Let's just watch how bad this is by Will Levis. It's a cover 3 by the Packers. That's it. Javon Bullard is your post. You have McKinney playing down into this hook curl. You have McDuffie going to flat. You have Jair on a third. You have Stokes on a third. Nixon flat. And then a middle zone by, I can't tell who that is. It might be Adrian Cooper. Why are you throwing that, brother? Jair, like, did not respect, I think it's Hopkins. Yeah, running a deep route at all. I mean, he knew this was coming. Jair knew this was coming. It's not even like Jair was still on his back pedal. If Jair was backpedaling, sure, you throw that football. He's standing still, Levis. Why are you throwing that? And yeah, if it's a go route, maybe Bullard has a chance to get over here, help Jair, and Jair's like, I'm just going to jump this damn ball and take it to the house for my first career pick 6. What are you doing? Will Levis, I mean, I feel bad for you in certain senses, but like you watch this and you're like, what are you doing, man? It's not good. It's not good at all. It's just really not good. Let's watch the end zone view of that one. Can't really see Jair out there, but you could see like the throw better, I guess. 2-step drop, just throw it right. I mean, what hurts about that from like a Titans perspective is, like I was saying, he's not even like fully dropped. He's not backpedaling. And Will Levis is staring it down the entire way. He didn't look off anything. He didn't look left, come right. Like, nope. Just right to Jair. Mason Rudolph is better. Is he on the Titans? Oh, man. Should we have that conversation? Should we have that conversation? Oh, that's why. There's more pages. Where is it? Oh, we have to watch. Oh, God. Yes, I have to watch this. I want to watch this so bad. Hold on. There were so many funny plays in this game, bro. All right, Enigbari, I mean, Petit Frere is garbage. Oh my god, that's a murder, man. And then Lucas Van Ness just like putting this shit on Will Levis's head. Oh my god. I mean, Petit Frere, like, ooh, dude. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh man. Oh, it's so bad. You can see why he got benched. I mean, it's just a simple swipe underneath, and Petit Frere is cooked. He's cooked. He's like he's playing on Brazil turf. He's cooked. And then that's a murder. Like, that's a murder. That's absolutely insane. Lucas Van Ness, what a job. You know, just diagnosing and saying, hey, ball on ground, let's go get that thing. Yeah, there we go, LVN. That's an absolute murder, guys. What else do we have? Let's see. It's later in the game. Next page. There it is. Here we go. OT was oversetting. Well, yeah, because Enigbari started so far out wide. I'm sure he's like, oh, he's going to try to beat me around the edge and just overset, and then left so much room inside. And Enigbari said, thank you very much. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. And there's a reason why Petit Frere got benched, and there's a reason why Petit Frere still has allowed the most pressures in the NFL. All right, here's the Xavier McKinney interception. This is what has really transformed the Packers' defense. Post safety, right? In years past, this could be Darnell Savage, and would you say wholeheartedly, I feel comfortable him going sideline to sideline, covering a deep ball either side, and helping out our guys if this is a deep pass? No, you wouldn't. You really wouldn't. And that's what's transformed this Packers defense, is the ability to just throw one deep safety, which teams don't do too much anymore. Obviously, we had that whole thing on Twitter or whatnot, like, oh, cover too high should be banned. No, that's a wild statement by Mel Kiper, first off. But teams often do just play too high. But when you have a guy like Xavier McKinney that can just do it all from the back end, I mean, watch how much ground he covers on this deep route for this interception. Jair might have picked this, honestly. So, I mean, at this point, I mean, McKinney might not even need to be there. It was just a bad read by Levis. And, I mean, why? I love seeing DeAndre Hopkins try to do a little stutter move there because, you know, Jair jumped a curl route earlier. I didn't notice this until now, so watch this. Jair in cover 3. See, this is when you would throw the curl. Watch, backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. But you also have, I think it's McDuffie or Cooper in the flat. DeAndre Hopkins trying to throw a little half-ass stutter right there. Come on, man. That ain't selling anyone. Drew with the donation. Appreciate you, man. He said, I love your work. About time I send you a thank you for making the Packers experience a better one for us fans. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. That'll go towards paying to NFL Pro here, so I appreciate that. So I'll continue. Excellent pick by Xavier McKinney, by the way. Look, he's on left hash. He's literally on left hash, going right by the snap. He sees this right when Will Levis starts loading up. Look how much ground he covers here. And to play that ball in there and say, thank you very much. That's mine. Goodbye. Goodbye, Will Levis. Xavier McKinney, 3 picks in 3 weeks. We'll be adding these film reviews to your game preview. I could. If we watch, like, maybe some of the team we're going up against previous plays, that's not a bad idea. We could do that. I hope, knock on wood, that the NFL doesn't copyright claim these. I think all 22 is allowed. It's not like I'm just showing the all 22, like we're reacting to them. You know, it's not like I'm just showing that and you guys are watching it for free. Like, this is, you know, I'm reacting to it, right? Come on, show me the sideline. Or this end zone. That's the one we were looking for. You can't really see it too well here. You can't even see X on the screen. But the one thing I'll say about Will Levis, man, when watching a lot of these, dude, he does not try to move the safety at all. Watch Will Levis the entire time. He's staring this down. His eyes are literally looking at Hopkins the entire time. Maybe more the slot receiver for a tiny, tiny bit. But he's not like he's trying to move X, who's already starting left hash. If Will Levis takes the snap and looks this side, right off the rip, McKinney might not have enough time to get over to that side. You know? But he doesn't. He doesn't at all. And it's great protection this time, but Will Levis just does a horrible, read there. It's not a good read and ends up in an interception for Xavier McKinney. Yeah. Can't wait for these videos when we play the Bears. Yeah, man. Zach, welcome in. A long-time viewer. Nice to catch you live. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, brother. What else do I have? I think I pretty much covered everything I wrote down. So, again, in the comments, let me know if you guys want to see any certain players. and I'll do my best to do that. But yeah, I mean, those are the main plays. Watch the Willis run. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Malik Willis, where are you at? There you are. All right. Which one? Let's, Jacobs, deep right to Tay Wicks. Oh, actually, I want to see this real quick. We'll watch the Willis run. I just want to see if this really was just a bad throw by Willis, or what it was to Wicks here. See Wicks in the slot. Willis cans it, checks out of whatever play he was in. It's going to be play action left, roll right. Yeah, it's just a bad throw. That could have been 6, honestly. If he throws him in stride, you got a blocker downfield on that other defender. Nice route by Wicks. And this is why, like, you could watch and look at Wicks' stat line and be like, oh, he's been bad this year. But, like, this should have been an easy gain. It should have been. And it's really, like, the only bad throw from Willis all day. So I can't even hate. Did I go over the Van Ness sack? No, we'll do that after the Willis runs. Thank you for, giving that suggestion. All right, let's, deep right. Ooh, we got to look at this, right? We got to look at this. We'll just look at some Willis. This is that deep slot fade. Right side. I don't know why the screen got all bad there. Come on, connection. Don't do this to me now. Okay, let's restart that. Deep slot. Why is it breaking up on me? Hold on. Damn Wendy's connection out here, dude. All right, let's see if this one breaks up on me, even though it's not the best angle for this. Still, what a ball and what a catch by Christian Watson. Slot fade on the outside. I believe, yeah, Willis cans this. So, like, I think this is a run, and he checks into this slot fade. So, again, just great coaching by Tom Clements, by Matt LaFleur to diagnose the situation and know what's going to work against the defense you're up against. This wasn't the play call to come out of the huddle with. So excellent job there by who says Watson can't win 50-50. He definitely can. He's just inconsistent with it. Okay, let's see if I can do the other angle now without it breaking up. If it breaks up, we'll move on. But like, slot fade is such a great concept in this Packers offense. When you have Look how close up. It's all press coverage. You have one safety here. As long as Watson does a mandatory outside release, which he does, safety ain't getting there. MOR, as they call it, mandatory outside release. Boom. 1 foot in the ground, outside release, slot fade, outside the numbers, back shoulder, goodbye. That's easy. That's easy work. When you throw a ball like that, that's easy work for Christian Watson because that cornerback doesn't even know what's coming. And all he does is, snag it right off of his head because he's 6'5". Yeah, that safety does not realize how fast Watson is. Yeah, 100%. All right. Okay, let's watch the read option. I think this is the read option. And I said there's going to be so much read option in this game, and there is. Motion Jaden Reed, read option, perfect read by Malik Willis. Cooks that number. Who's that? 21. That was Roger McCreary. He just cooked a corner. Malik Willis cooked a corner here with a jab step. Ready? Watch this. Watch Roger McCreary. Like, any other quarterback that's not like Lamar, Kyler Murray, all those main running guys, like, cornerback's going to take this out. Even Jordan Love, cornerback, takes this out. Just one little jab step outside. Jaden Reed, what a block. Yeah, I'll look at the long run. I just wanted to look at this one because it's first. What a block by Jaden Reed on the outside there. Is this the other view? Yeah, let's watch this view once, and then we'll move on to the next play. Perfect read option on that motion. Setting up that motion to just be, boom, you got a blocker outside if Willis does keep this. Jab step, break outside, cut back in, run through that tackle. Good play. Here we go. Is it the 20-yard run? I think there's a lot of them. This is the one where it's kind of like an extended play. Let's see. Dude. Actually, dude, he's so nice. But I think you mean the one up the right sideline. Still just an excellent play by Malik Willis. We'll watch this again. So let's see what he's kind of looking for here. On his 3-step drop right here, you have a zig route by Reed. Could have thrown it, but you have this guy leaking back. You see him eyes. He could have jumped that pick six. I think that's Dobbs up there, locked up. You could swing it to the running back, maybe gain a few. Watson on this deep dig. I think if you come back to it, you could fit that in there. Yeah. I think if Malik Willis fit this in here right here to Watson, that's a nice chunk, but gets pressure in his face, escapes that sack. Very impressive. Takes off and runs. And look at the speed, man. He is so fast. Malik Willis is so fast. Crazy. Let's watch the other angle real quick to watch that evasion by, is it 49? Is it Harold Landry out there? No, Arden Key. Is it Arden Key coming up? Shing! Goodbye. Oh, it's great. So fast. So fast, man. Such an athlete. Where is the... Oh, Malik Willis. It's Jaden Reed. Deep right. Right end touchdown. We saw that already. 9 yards. Manuel Wilson. Musgrave. 8 yards. Malik Willis. Here it is. 29 yards. 3rd and 18 right before half. We already went over it, but I'll check it again for you, Drew, since you left a nice donation. We'll look at it again. This one is 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 31, and Malik Willis gets all the way to the 2-yard line. Let's watch this pistol. You got Tucker Kraft coming back into the backfield off that motion. Let's see what it is. Fake handoff, read option, Tucker Kraft out in front. Bam, steal that edge. Oh my God, Tucker Kraft murdered that man. How does Luke Musgrave have a better run blocking grade than Tucker Kraft? When you just see this play compared to Luke Musgrave. No, Drew, we'll check it out. Don't worry. Watch Tucker Kraft out here. Chugga. Just throws him into the ground, dude. Oh, it's amazing. Let's watch the end zone view. How does Tucker Kraft have a worse run blocking grade via PFF after you see this? Like, I'm sorry. I just don't get it. Oh, that's just a beautiful, beautiful design. Yeah, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Who was that? Was it 37? Who is that? Is that 37? Yeah, that's Amani Hooker. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, little boy. And the stiff arm at the end. Yeah, man. The Packers has played physical ball. The PFF reverse the jersey numbers? Yeah, probably. Where's that 3rd and 18 that Drew wanted to see? Was that in the 4th quarter or the 3rd quarter? 3rd and 18. I know it's a 3rd and 18. Here we go. All right, Drew, here we go. So you got Christian Watson in the slot right now. Jaden Reed in motion, making him the X. It's going to be like a deep crosser. Cover 3, Titans defense. You know, fitting right in between these two linebackers and then finding the open zone. And Malik Willis putting a laser in between the linebacker and that cover 3 corner. And then Christian Watson goes airborne. Let's look at the end zone view of that one real quick. Beautiful. I mean, climbs the pocket, great blocking all the way around, throws a missile to the left side. And like I said, look at that window. You have the corner coming backside, cover 3, linebacker tracking. Look at that little window. Shink, right there. And then Watson. There were so many hurdles in this game. It was, well, just, I guess the 2 main ones. Watson and Wilson that you're like, what the hell? What else do we have? Oh, show the plays leading up to our 27th point. What drive was that? What drive was that? Do you know what drive it was? Or before which touchdown? Who scored the 27th? Josh Jacobs up the middle. Emmanuel Wilson left end. Wait, is this the one he tried to hurdle? Wilson screen pass. You already checked that one out. Is this the one he tried to hurdle here? I think it is. What the hell? I think Emmanuel Wilson said he was laughing in midair. Like, what? This is like when you accidentally hit the Y button or triangle button in Madden. You're like, oh shit, I meant to spin. It just looks so goofy. And I'm glad both players are not hurt from this. But so you can laugh about it. That just looks so goofy. That's actually wild. The first drive we had in the 3rd quarter. All right. Offensive holding. Elton Jenkins. Jaden Reed. Oh, is it the screenplay? Yeah. I mean, the plays leading up to that, there's not much. I mean, there's a Josh Jacobs up the middle for 5 yards. Again, Jaden Reed motion. There you go. We already went over the Jair pick 6. Again, you guys can just, obviously, if you joined in late, you can just rewatch the stream and we'll go over it. Simple 5-yard run. Nothing crazy there. Here's the Elton Jenkins holding. Let's see. I kind of want to see it. See how bad it is. Come on, give me the end zone. let up. You got the fluke penalty. Is it this one that Elton Jenkins hold? That's a hold. I mean, it's weak, but right, that pool right there. That's where you're gonna have that ref throw that flag. Easy. I mean, it's a hold. The missed field goal. Yeah, we could. Short middle. Manny Wilson left guard. Yeah, there's not much in that drive, honestly. Yeah. Let's see. Braden Narvison. Field goal is good. Field goal is extra point is good. Field goal is good. Where penalty? Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see this one. Why are we at kickoff? Oh, that's why. Field goal is no good. Here we go. Where's the holding? So holding's on Jeffrey Simmons. Wait, wow. I didn't know the holding was on Simmons. That's crazy. Snap is good. Hold is good. So ref just threw the flag there. I think he's... okay, so is Jeffrey Simmons 98? Yeah, so he's in the red sleeve. That's easy to see. Let's watch. How is this a hold? Come on, go back. Right around here. It's kind of weak if I'm being honest. It's kind of weak if I'm being honest. Hold on. He pulled Dillard's head down. Yeah. Right here, right here. Can I zoom in? Technically, yeah, I could zoom in. Oh, hold on. No, I want end zone. They need to fix these end zone buttons. That's the only gripe I have. That's a weak penalty, I'm not going to lie. Come on, give me the end zone look. That's the one thing they need to fix. There we go. Why? Every time I go... Okay, I'm not going full screen anymore because it's just bugging it out. So you're stuck with squinting. It's a weak penalty. That's a really weak penalty. Maybe grab the top of his helmet a tiny, tiny bit. That's a weak penalty. Hey. And that resulted in... I forget what that resulted in. Did we score on that or just get a field goal? Then we score, did we? Yeah. Yeah, not ideal for the Titans. I mean, it's a weak penalty, if I'm being honest. Yeah. What else do we have? What service? This is NFL Pro. It's a new adjusted film service the NFL released. It's $100 a year, which I think is 100% worth it. Or $12 a month if you want to try it out for a month. Yeah. It's sick, dude. It's honestly sick. Like, the left side, there's a whole filter thing. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys real quick. I can drag this over. So the left side, you have your entire filter, so you can search for players. So say if I did, like, you know, say if I did, like, Jaden Reed. If I can type. I can't type today. Sorry, guys. Jaden Reed, right? Shows all your plays. You could do anything that was rushing. I mean, you could do so much. Receiving. And you can do pre-snap, alignment, motion. I mean, like, come on. This is insane. So this will show every play, I guess, that Jaden Reed is in motion. Let's see if it's correct. Jaden Reed in motion, at least on a receiving play. Orbit motion. This is insane, guys. Orbit motion, little screen pass, get upfield. Lower your shoulder. Here's another one. Jaden Reed motion. I mean, bravo, NFL, for Jaden Reed motion. Another orbit. Swing, again, right. Break a tackle. Gain yards. That's the thing with Jaden Reed, man. Even if he's dead to rights, he makes a play. He makes a man miss. What's this one? Incomplete short right to Reed off the orbit yet again. Oh, okay. I remember this one. I think Reed wanted to sit that a little long. I mean, it was dead either way. Like, that was blown up. I mean, Wicks just got... Not a great seal by Wicks on the edge here. Yeah, he's got blown up. And like, hopefully, I'm kind of glad it wasn't caught because that was a hospital ball. So, have you watched the 3rd and 13 blitz from Cooper? Yeah, we watched that right when we started. But yeah, Lucas Van Ness, let's do that. Don't you think this may help the opposing teams? Brother, trust me, opposing teams are watching these exact same plays more in depth than I am. And they're showing it to every single position group. Brother, I know you I know you mean well by that comment, but this is doing nothing for them. They're not going to check out Basaraski Productions on YouTube and be like, yeah, we should change our game plan to that. Like, trust me. Trust me, we're good. They're not going to watch some kid on YouTube. Trust me, I promise you. All right. All right, I guess I was kind of blocking some of this because I have to move this back over. There we go. Let's do Lucas Van Ness. And then we'll wrap things up. I think going like an hour on these would probably be more than enough time. But I appreciate you guys coming by live. Hey, if you guys could leave a like, that'll show me that, hey, continue this up. And I want to because this is fun. Yeah, the 4 edge rushers on one play. It was sick. I'll show once again. Why not? Lucas Van. So this shows all the plays that Lucas Van Ness is on the field. You could go defense. You could do play situation. You know, what quarter. You could do pre-snap, defenders in the box, coverage type, press coverage, off. I mean, this is insane. Light box, neutral box, stack box, personnel, nickel, dime, base. I mean, it's crazy, guys. This is awesome. So on the field for Lucas Van Ness. Can't wait for your episode with One Bar. Yeah, I'm joining his channel on Thursday. He hit me up, and One Bar is a man. No more vacations. No, not for the NFL season. No, I'm cooked. We're full blown NFL now. I'm cooked. I can't even fund Iceland that much. Trust me. Where are we at? Where's the Lucas Van Ness sack? I guess I could go defense, play result, sack. There we go. One play matching my criteria. There we go. See how easy that is? Thank you, NFL. Why did the video player change, though? I don't like when it has this play button up here. Why did that change? Oh, no. Landon, appreciate the donations. I love the vids. I've been watching for 2 years so far, and I've always looked for these injury reports and PFF vids. Well, appreciate you joining the live stream. Appreciate you watching the videos, and appreciate the donation. Paul says, really fun, man. I could watch this every day. Yeah, man. It is fun. I don't like this play button in the middle. Why'd that randomly pop up? But Lucas Van Ness beating or coming back. Bam! All right, let's watch it from end zone. Hopefully this play button goes. Why is this play button here now? It wasn't here like that. Whatever. At least we're almost done. Maybe if I go... Why does it do that? I guess I'll just watch it all the way through. I'll let my mouse... Sorry if my camera's a little bit in the way. I don't have the time to move it right now. There we go. Play button kind of goes away if I let go of it. You can still see the play. Bam! Will Levis got hammered so many times in this game, guys. It should just auto go to the next angle, and if I don't touch anything, there we go. Lucas Van Ness on the right side against Latham. Beats him early outside. Circles back. See ya. Oh, man, let's go. I love seeing Lucas Van Ness get some sacks. Do this. Week 3, Green Bay, Tennessee. Yeah. Week 3. Do I have any more filters I can do? Maybe refresh. It looks like it's fixed now. Yeah, it's good now. I don't know why I did that for that play. That's weird. That was like the old video player, the way it looked. And it was like so annoying because like I don't want this pause button in the middle of the screen when I'm trying to show film. Like it's dumb. So I'm glad that they switched that. I know it just showed up there for that play. But yeah, guys, that's unless you guys have any more suggestions, the plays that we haven't looked at yet, that's probably going to do it for this one. I think we kind of went over a lot, in my opinion. You know, we checked out a couple Quay plays, McKinney, Edgerrin Cooper. Hold on. Hold on. Where is Edgerrin Cooper out here? Where are you at? There he is. All right. Didn't realize Wyatt actually closes the door so Levis can't run out of the pocket. Yeah, man. Wyatt had a terrific game. Here we go. Tajay Spears, right guard for 6 yards. Enigbari and McDuffie. So you have Enigbari, you have McDuffie, Quay, and Cooper out here. So you're in base. It's going to be Spears to the right side. Did Quay Walker get washed out of that play yet again? Oh, my God. Let's see. Yeah, he did. So Quay Walker at the mic. Again, this is just like, he just can't diagnose these run lanes just yet. Motion's fine there, you know, shift because of the motion. Now you're heavy side. I mean, you can't get mad at him too much there. It's just, you know, running back, cut back, but you can't get too mad at him there because he shifts because of the motion. That's exactly what the Titans wanted him to do. You can kind of get more mad at McDuffie here. McDuffie makes a tackle. Actually, you can't get mad at him, I guess. But, yeah. Cooper on the outside. Shift with the motion. He's now, like, way out there. And Cooper comes around the edge. Doesn't really have to do much there. What else do we have? Here we go. We have a tackle by Adrian Cooper. How do I find NFL Pro? It's kind of hard. Just go to pro.nfl.com and then sign up through there. And then if it doesn't allow you to access it right away, which it does all the time to me, you got to like sign out of your account, sign back in, refresh a bunch, close the browser, a bunch of stuff. It's crazy. All right, let's watch Adrian Cooper. I think he gets a tackle here. Pistol for the Titans. Cooper right here. Motion. Jerk motion. Handoff left. Cooper right in the run lane. Just stays home. So that's why you kind of want to see Quay do. When you watch Quay, he kind of just under pursuits or over pursuits. Not sponsored by NFL, but it could. No, definitely not. NFL does not sponsor me. They deleted my first channel back in like 2015. Adrian Cooper, see watching this jerk. Stay, attack. Right in that run lane. Boom. See, man, Adrian Cooper's got to be on the field, guys. This is going to be the best O-line we faced so far. Should I be worried? That doesn't say much. The Vikings have allowed a lot of pressure. I'm not worried. Cooper should never come off the field. I agree, man. When you, like, he has so many little plays. What is it, 14 snaps? And every time you watch him, you're like, okay, he's at least in on the play, or he's not, like, screwing up too bad. Hopkins, Van Ness sack, short middle to Pollard. Oh, you know what I want to look before we head out? Carl Brooks had 2 pressures. So let's see. How much was Carl Brooks on the field? 48% of the time. Damn. He had more snaps than TJ Slayton. He had just under Devontae Wyatt. Damn, Carl Brooks had a lot. I love it. I love it. But yeah. I don't know where Carl Brooks is. Can I look at pressures? Pass rush snap. Yeah. Maybe I can just search it by pass rush snaps and we can kind of just watch this real quick. I don't want to take too long. Brooks on the inside, I think right here. I can't tell which one of this is him. No pressure there. I don't know if this would be a pressure either. Oh, this is that run. It was 3rd and 8. And Will Levis tries to scramble left. And they, oh, nice stunt there. Scrambles out. I mean, look at all the open grass and the commitment. You know, commit to go tackle downhill by, is it Nixon? Yes, it is. Yo, Nixon has been great tackling this year. As much as people may want to, you know, hate on him in you know, receiving, he locks up, you know, he kind of holds up his receiver man coverage, comes back to this, you know, zig kind of route there, and then attacks Will Levis and makes a sound tackle. 4th down, punt the football. Both Nixon and Jair. Great tackle. So the Van Ness sack, there might be instant pressure by Carl Brooks here. Let's see. Because I know Carl Brooks had 2 pressures. Let's see. You might consider that a pressure. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Devontae Wyatt sack. Here we go. You got Brooks down in the middle here. Let's see. Kind of getting double teamed. Nope, that's just a straight Devontae Wyatt sack. All right. What else? That's probably. I mean, I don't even know where these. There's a lot of plays, so I'm not going to go through all these. But I know Carl Brooks had 2 pressures. Let's view this Devontae Wyatt sack once more, and then we'll get out of here since I'm just about an hour. Smith on the outside. Wyatt, Brooks, Gary. Fake toss right. Just powering through, and Yeah, there we go, Devontae Wyatt. What a great game by Wyatt, guys. It's against 77, who's Peter Skoronski. Isn't terrific, but man, just overpowering. He's been so good in this new scheme. Devontae Wyatt taking that step up, it seems. What a great game. Great last two games by Devontae Wyatt. But yeah, awesome. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you coming back to this live stream. I'm going to end that there just because it kind of went over everything we wanted to, and we're just at over an hour. Leave a like if you did enjoy this. That'll tell me, hey, do it again next week, right? And I probably will regardless. I probably will regardless. Yeah, NFC North Roundtable later, 5 p.m. Central. Gonna probably shit on the Bears a decent bit, like I always do. So it'd be fun if you guys join by and back up the pack, because hey, we're still in the running for this thing. Jordan Love could be back, so yeah. But I appreciate you guys so much. Really enjoyed actually going over some of these plays. It's fun to kind of dive down and actually be able to look at them with you guys. We can't watch the game like on the screen when it's happening because I'll get copyright claim. But I think all 22 is allowed. We'll see how this goes. But seriously, appreciate you guys coming by. Yeah, so I'll catch you on the next one. And injury report number 1 out today, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be on Bleacher Report at 4 p.m. Be on the lookout for that. I'll put it out on my Twitter. Then injury report, then roundtable. So let's get it. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one. As always, go Pack Go.